Hello, hello, hello. おはようございます. How's it going? I got up like half an hour ago. Hope you're all doing well. Hello, hello. I have some new tea today. I bought some genmaicha, which is green tea with roasted rice on my vacation in Okuhida. Nothing special, nothing local or anything like that. I just spotted it in the supermarket for very cheap, like 400 yen for a pretty big bag. So I was like, okay, I'm picking that up. And yeah, we're gonna give that a try today. I think it's my first time buying genmaicha. I've never bought it before. I've only bought sencha and gyokuro before. So this is my first time owning genmaicha. I've had it before. I had it the first time when I was in Japan last year, but I really like it. It's good tea. Anyways, how are you all doing? I am back from my vacation. Actually already came back on the 5th. It's been a while. Language school has started back up. The weather in Tokyo is absolutely horrible right now. There's been a pretty bad storm since yesterday. All my doors and everything are vibrating. Let me turn down the music a little bit. Hey Labdrat, how you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for welcoming me back. It's been a nice vacation. Though honestly, I'm very happy to be back in Tokyo again. I enjoy having a bit of a routine, you know. I enjoy being able to sit in front of my PC. I enjoy being able to go to my izakaya that I'm a regular at, that kind of stuff. I just enjoy that. But the vacation was very, very nice. I'm gonna show some photos in a bit. I have a little presentation prepared with a bunch of photos, with a bunch of videos and stuff like that to kind of show off what I did. But we'll get there in a bit. I first gotta sip some of my tea. That's good. Very hot. I burned my tongue. But yeah, I'm glad to be back in Tokyo. I went out to get some food yesterday. And as luck would have it, an older Japanese couple just kind of adopted me at the izakaya. And oh my god, I spent like 5 hours speaking Japanese and it worked so well. I don't know why, but on certain days, I can spend the entire evening talking Japanese, and then on other days, I really struggle. Before my vacation, I went to a meetup, which is like a international meetup type thing, where also a lot of Japanese people are there who want to practice their English. And I still remember this one woman came up to me and started talking Japanese, and I couldn't understand anything. I mean, of course, it was kind of loud-ish. She was talking very quickly, but I legit couldn't understand. And then yesterday, I spent the entire evening talking to people, talking to different people, talking to an older couple, talking to a younger guy, just, talking to a lot of people, and it was beautiful. I got so much practice in. And I also had some very nice conversations on my vacation, but we'll get to that when we get to that. I had some very, very, very productive conversations in Okuhida that I'm very, very happy about. It was very, very nice. So yeah. Let me... 1 second. Let me just test if this works real quick. It does not. I broke it. I broke it. But yeah, vacation was super, super nice. I enjoyed it a lot. Okay, it's fixed. Yeah, it was nice to do something different than be in Tokyo for once. Prepared a little presentation for y'all. We got like 22 pages of photos and shit. I made sure to make it as low effort as possible to not lose interest, but here we are. So, my vacation from Tokyo to Kanazawa and from Kanazawa to Okuhida from the 31st of December to the 5th of January. I spent 3 nights in Kanazawa. I spent 2 nights in Okuhida. Okuhida is close to Takayama in the Japanese Alps, and it is a very, 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 very beautiful spot. But we'll get to that. So, first things first, I went to Kanazawa, obviously. I took the Shinkansen from Tokyo Station to Kanazawa. It takes around 3 hours. It's, yeah, you know, Shinkansen is always a nice time. I really enjoy it. As you can see, it is quite the distance that I put between, or behind me here. I don't think it's as far as Kyoto or Osaka, but it is very nice because you drive through the middle of the country, you know, past Ueda and Nagano and Takasaki, and then you also drive along the coast on the north there, or the northwest. So you see quite a lot of different sceneries, which I really, really enjoyed. And I got some videos here to show you because I took some videos as I was, driving along, and I just really enjoyed how the scenery changed the further I got away from Tokyo. So, at first you have like pretty mountains. The weather was still very nice, very sunny. It was just very enjoyable, And then more mountains, pretty big cities that you drive past, surrounded by mountains. Very, very pretty stuff. I really like how, you looked around that it seemed like you were driving through a big valley with mountains surrounding it. So that was very, very cute. And then we got to the coast, driving along the coast, seeing the ocean. It's very nice. I don't really see the ocean much, even though, Tokyo's close to it. It's just, I never really get an opportunity to check it out. So it was nice to just sit on the train, watch the ocean pass by. It was very pretty. And then as we moved further to Kanazawa, the weather shifted, and it was like very dark and gloomy, very cloudy. The ocean was gone. It was just, I think the ocean's actually still there, but it was very cloudy. The weather was very, very shit. I did enjoy it because it was like these almost dead looking fields. It was very nice, but in a kind of gloomy way, And then I arrived in Kanazawa. I took the train at like 12:30, so I arrived in Kanazawa around 3:30. After hotel check-in and everything, it was already getting kind of darkish. You can see that it was already kind of, I was already losing sunlight by the time I was checked into the apartment and started just wandering around. And yeah, this was like my first evening was just walking around, just kind of taking in the energy. I didn't really have anything planned for the first night. It was the 31st, so it was New Year's Eve. So I wanted to do something, visit a shrine or something like that. But I told myself, I'm taking it easy. I'm on vacation. I don't need to optimize my sightseeing. So I spent a lot of time just walking through the city. And it was very interesting to me because Kanazawa felt kind of similar to the city I'm from in Austria, because it's not a huge city. It's not big at all. Especially the city center is, at least that's how it felt to me. I spent like 3 nights there, so, correct me if I'm wrong, but Kanazawa felt like you had this one main road, and along this one main road, you had like a karaoke, restaurants, stores, all that stuff. Some smaller roads branching off, but this one main road leading from the train station to the river, I guess, felt like the main road to me. You can walk it reasonably. I certainly have. Yeah. My hotel was like kind of along this one main road, and you could tell that shit was going down there. You could always hear the people at the hotel. I didn't mind it. It was a bit noisy, but I'm okay with it. I was rather the thing that annoyed me more was the huge LED advertisement thing right in front of my window. I didn't have any curtains to close, so it was extremely bright in my hotel room all night. But yeah, I was just, I spent my first day just walking around. I found this cute little offering thing. You know what I mean, this cute little thing here, like just built into the wall. It was very cute. It was like a beacon of light. It was very cute, very, very nice to look at. And because it was the New Year's Eve, I was like, okay, I gotta have some year-end soba, right? I didn't know, I hadn't planned for it, but I was like, okay, I gotta have soba. They told us at language school, you have to eat soba at the end of the year. It's tradition. You gotta do it. So I found this cute little restaurant at the bottom right here. Okay, it's not a cute little restaurant. It was a big restaurant. It was very big. But there was nobody inside. I think it could probably seat like 50 people. 50? Probably around 50 people. So it was rather big. And I found it on Google, and it was like, okay, yeah, it's a great place to go eat for lunch and stuff like that. And I walk there. It's very fucking cold. And just as I want to go in, a couple walks in front of me, and I just walk in behind them. And the lady working the register, she's like, Sanme-sama. I'm like, no, he thought it is. She's like, oh, you don't belong together. Fuck, okay. That was fun. But yeah, I just walk in there. I had some tempura soba. They had a huge menu. You could choose from udon or soba and get soba at like 50 yen extra. And I got a big portion for 100 yen extra and soba. And I got the tempura soba. And it was so good. It was probably some of the best soba I've ever had. Maybe because I'm biased, it was super fucking cold. It was the one restaurant that I could find that still was open on the 31st. It was very quiet. The TV was running behind me. I was watching TV, like New Year's Eve television. It was just a very nice experience. She also gave me like some hot tea, and after I finished it, she immediately came here and refilled it. It was just very, very cute, very, very nice. I did actually have the best soba I've ever had was in Kyoto, and I had some cold soba there. On an extremely hot day, I visited the Genkakuji, the Kenkakuji. I think it's Kenkakuji. The Golden Pavilion. And it was extremely hot. It was like 35 degrees. Sorry, I'm refilling my tea. It was like 35 degrees, so the cold soba was just, it saved me, you know? But some hot soba on a cold winter night after walking around for like an hour or two was exactly what I needed. It was extremely good. And the lady working the register was also very cute. You could tell like her husband or something was working like in the back cooking up the food, and it was just very, very nice. I really enjoyed it. To end my year, I decided to visit a shrine. I visited Ishiura Shrine. I wrote not Kanazawa Shrine because until I was back in Tokyo, for some reason, I thought Ishiura Shrine is Kanazawa Shrine, which it's not. I don't know why I thought it was, because I was like, very confused. Like, this is a very small shrine. I don't like this song. Thank you. I was very confused. Maybe on the map, on my Google Maps, I mix it up. I don't know, but I really liked Ishiura Shrine. It was very chill. It was very quiet. Not a lot of people were there by the time I went there. It was like, I don't know, 11? 10:30, quarter to 11, something like that. You know, it was reasonably late. It was not New Year's Eve yet. People were not lining up at the shrine yet, but it was very quiet, you know. And it kind of reminded me of what's it called? Wait, let me Fushimi Inari. It reminded me of like a small Fushimi Inari shrine, the shrine in Kyoto with the thousands of tories, because you got like these cute little torii gates you can walk through. Can I not make this full screen? I cannot. That's a bummer. You got like these cute little torii gates that you can walk through. Maybe I can... There we go. Yeah, you got these cute tories that that you're walking through. You know, obviously, it is not as big of a of a shrine as the Fushimi Inari in Kyoto, but nevertheless, it is very cute. It was very quiet, which made it very, very enjoyable to me. And it was just the perfect thing to end the year, you know? It did start raining like crazy. The weather was kinda ass, but it kinda helped me. I have a very funny story to tell. So yeah, the weather was absolute ass. It started pouring. It started pouring like crazy, which might also have contributed to people not really being there. There were not a lot of people there. Again, maybe because the weather was so ass. But I enjoyed it. It was very quiet. Everyone there was super friendly. People were very eager to interact, which I'm not very used to. People don't typically interact in Tokyo, I guess. I also just really liked Kima-chan, their mascot. And here on the right, you can see it. They had like free sake. And they were very eager for me to try them. I was looking at it, and the cups were still like covered in plastic when I got there. And let me turn down my music a little bit further. Find it distracting. There you go. So the cups were still covered in plastic, and one of the employees was like, drink. They were very eager for me to try the different sakes. And, you know, I honestly just looked for some protection from the rain. So I was standing under that tent, sipping some sake. And one guy approached me and he was like, どんな味ですか? 甘い? しょっぱい? Like, what's the flavor? Is it sweet? Is it salty? And I was like, or しょっぱい, I guess, is dry in the context of wine. I'm not sure. And then we had like a conversation. I was like, oh, I don't really know wine or Nihonshu very well. I know it's not super sweet, but I don't know. I was like, あんまり甘くない. Or あんまり甘くないです. And then we started talking, and he was from... fuck, I wrote it down. Where was he from? I didn't know the place he was from, but this guy was super eager to talk to me, and we spent so much time talking to each other. It was super nice. He was my new friend. His name was... I wrote it down. He gave me his phone number. Ryosuke. It was Ryosuke. I made friends with Ryosuke. And Ryosuke kind of adopted me. We both decided we don't want to do our first visit or our first shrine visit that night because the weather was kind of ass. We enjoyed being sheltered from the rain. We enjoyed talking. He was like, "Oh, I want to talk more." He was smoking. He was like, "Let's go to the smoke spot. People talk there." And I was like, "All right, okay." And yeah, it was just a very good time. Tohoku. He was from Tohoku. I didn't know Tohoku. It's like in the north. Honestly, kind of close to Kanazawa, but he's from pretty far up because he did say he drove like 6 or 8 hours. I don't really remember. I think it was 8, but he drove a bunch of hours by car to Kanazawa, and yeah, it was nice. We drank a little bit of sake. We had some conversations. His English was very bad, which was good for me because it meant I could practice some Japanese. And then we moved on to Oyama Shrine. He bought me a fortune slip. I got a great blessing, which is very nice. What else? It was very crowded. There were so many people there. The photo doesn't do it justice because the photo is after they had like what do you call them? Those plastic ribbons they use to block off areas, you know, like the police plastic stuff. Basically, they had like they had this whole area blocked off until this huge crowd that you can see here was done with their first prayers of the year, and then the next crowd could move forward. They were doing it like slowly like that, and it was crazy. There was so many people. And then I had some taiyaki. It was my first time trying it with taiyaki. I had some taiyaki, and it was my first time trying it with kurimu rather than the red bean paste. And it was very good. And I bought my friend Ryosuke one because he bought me the fortune slip. And yeah, after that, we kind of walked towards a family mart. He bought something to drink, and I was like, okay, it feels like he's trying to end the night. It was like 2 or 3 a.m. at this point. So I'm like, okay, if you want to go home, you know, we can go to sleep. And I don't know, because here's the thing. I was worried that he wanted to go home, but didn't express his desire to go home. Now, after the fact, you know, that I said it, I wonder if he thought I was telling him I want to go home. Because, you know, if I'm like, oh, if you want to go home, we can go home, kind of sounds like I want to go home, right? I'm not sure. But the fact that he bought something to drink at a 7-Eleven, just like some tomato juice or something. It felt like he was ready to end the night, but I don't know. Especially because of what happened afterwards. I told him, okay, we'll stay in contact. He asked me for my phone number, which usually doesn't happen. So I give him my phone number. I walk back to the hotel after we say our goodbyes. I change into some comfy clothes. I do some reading to end my night. It's like 4 a.m. at this point. Suddenly my phone rings. 4 a.m. It's Ryosuke. He tells me something about not finding his hotel. And I ask him, oh, do you want to meet up again? And he said something in Japanese. He was quite drunk at this point. And I'm like, I don't understand. It's like, I had something to drink. I was drinking as well. And it was super hard to understand what he wanted from me. He's like, okay, yeah, go a minute, and then he hangs up. And then I send him a text message like, hey, if you message me, I can figure out what you're trying to tell me, But talking on the phone is very hard. And he just never responded, and that's the last I heard of him. I think that's it, It's like in those Telltale games when you fail a QuickTime event, and it's like, Ryosuke will remember that. And I lost my one chance of staying in contact with him. And because I fucked up the 4 a.m. QuickTime event, that's it, No more Ryosuke for me. But yeah, I went to bed afterwards. I was like, fuck it, it's fine. Hopefully. I don't know. He'll be alright, I guess. Next day was my first full day in Kanazawa, which was nice. I visited like the old town area or whatever it's called. There was I walked past the castle. I spent the day kind of just walking around, a lot of walking. Again, I wasn't super serious about optimizing my time there. I did kinda wait, let me look it up. What was it called? Higashi Chaya district. This is like the old town district that I went to. It was nice. Don't get me wrong. How do I say this? I understand it is a tourist attraction, and it felt extremely touristy. Like, very, very touristy. You had soft serve with gold leaves on it, because this is like a big thing in Kanazawa, like gold leaf production, I guess. I don't really remember 100%. But it was, I don't know, it just felt very touristy. I don't want to buy a cone of soft serve for, I don't know, 3,000 yen just because there's a gold leaf on it and people were fucking loving it. So it's like, I don't really need that. The tea houses looked kind of nice, but again, it just all felt extremely touristy and very, very expensive. Everything here felt very expensive. They also offered like tea ceremonies. I was thinking of doing one because up until now I've never done a tea ceremony, but it was like 6,500 yen. I was like, okay, that's kind of expensive. I mean, it does take like an hour or something, but I'm fine. I'll just walk around. And I did like these like statues here at the bottom. I only got like some very shitty photos. It's like 7 Jizo statues. The story, like I have the story here. Due to a substantial increase in the price of rice, it became difficult for the common people to afford rice, and 2,000 people reduced to poverty climbed Utatsuyama to shout at the top of their lungs. And yeah, it's very nice. The castle heard it, and they released rice reserves. And then they fucking executed the 7 leaders, but they still released the rice. They're like, okay, we see your struggles, you get rice, but also, we kill you. Why? Why? But yeah, I just thought it's an interesting little story. Hey Joel, welcome in, hello. Thanks for the follow, how you doing? We're looking at photos from Kanazawa right now. But yeah, I really like the story. That's why I took a photo of it, because I thought it's kind of funny. Because the people from the castle are like, oh my god, 2,000 people climbed the mountains, they don't have food, let's give them rice. Also, let's kill the people that kind of brought this to our attention. Oh, lovely. So your stream promo on time? Oh, on Tim's Discord. Yeah, nice, yeah. I don't usually post my stuff there, but you know, I thought since I'm doing like a big travel showcase today, I thought it might be fun. Happy to see you here, Joel. Nice to have you. So yeah, that was like the Old Town district. It's nice. Again, I didn't hate it. It just, you know, I guess I try to avoid very touristy spots, and it just felt overly touristy to me. After that, I went to the food market, which was, because it was the 1st of January, a lot of it was closed. There was very, very few shops were open. But I had a omicho fishbowl, and it was some of the best fish I've ever had. It was very, very good. It was absolutely delicious. I had some warm sake with it. It was absolutely, absolutely delicious. It was very nice. And because I'm a glutton, I also had some karaage afterwards. And you know, I was kind of exhausted at this point. I had been walking all day, so I picked up some donuts at Mr. Donuts, and called it a day after that. I did some video editing at my hotel, but I was pretty tuckered out. I also had a late start to my day because I did stay up until like 4 a.m. the day before, but it was nice. Also, Mr. Donuts gets a lot of hate online. People are like, "Oh my god, the donuts are so bad." They're fine. They're fine. I like it. Also, they refill your coffee, which I didn't know. I had like my coffee and my 2 donuts, and I was, you know, sipping my coffee, and somebody walked up to me and was like, "Oh, kohi," and I was like, "Oh my god, they refill your coffee?" Very nice place. People like to hate on it, but honestly, as a chill spot to have some donuts and some coffee and to just kind of take a quick break, it's perfectly fine. Of course, it's not the fanciest place and it's not the best place, but it's perfect for what it is. The next day, it snowed. It snowed a lot. There was a lot of snow. On this picture, you can see no snow at all. It rained a little bit. No snow. The next day, there was so much snow. Within one night, everything was covered in like a thick blanket of snow. And it was very nice. I went back to the Ishiura Shrine. Yeah, Ishiura Shrine. I got a... what's the dog called? Kima. I went back to the shrine and bought a good luck charm with Kima-chan on it. It now hangs from my backpack and gives me good luck. And I also had some food back at the shrine. I just wanted to do my first prayer of the year there. You can see there's still crowds lining up. It's like, this is like the 2nd of January. The first 3 days, I think they said, are the busiest time of the year for any shrine because there's so many people there. But yeah, I just wanted to do my first. I don't like calling it a prayer. It makes it sound too religious, but I guess it is a prayer, right? So I wanted to do it at this shrine because it was my favorite shrine of all of them. It was tiny and cozy and friendly, but I like that. Also, I had the best fries I've ever had. They were super fucking long. I don't know how they did that, but those fries were so long, so crispy, and so good. The karage was kind of cold, but the fries made up for it. It was absolutely delicious. So I did my first prayer of the year there. I honestly struggle a bit with that. Truthfully, I was thinking, what do I wish for? You know, we talked about it at school, and our teacher was like, okay, you know, you can go there and you can wish for good grades, or you can wish for a lot of money, or you can wish for, you know, anything really. And I thought to myself, well, I don't want to wish to get good at Japanese because I'm working on that, you know? Of course, you know, I could wish for it. I could wish to get even better, but it's like I'm working on it as it is, you know? I don't need to, quote, waste, unquote, a wish on that because I'm working on it, right? I'm doing my best. I'm putting in the effort. I don't really need to wish for it, right? Because I'm doing everything I can. And I don't know. I did figure something out eventually, but it was like, you know, what do you wish for? What's your biggest wish? I don't fucking know. But yeah, after that, I decided to visit the Kanazawa Gardens. Are they called Kanazawa Gardens? Let me look that up. Kanazawa Gardens. There's a Kenrokuen. The Kenrokuen. Yeah. Famous garden. Kenrokuen Garden. Yeah, it was very, very pretty. Very, very, very cold. It was snowing heavily when I was there. I got some very nice footage of just, you know, Japanese gardens with snow falling. Very, very pretty video footage. At the bottom right there, you can see like the famous lantern. You also get a cookie for it, or like a cookie in the shape of the lantern if you go to one of the tea houses there. And it was very pretty and very nice. There was like a pretty big queue lining up in front of this lantern. And you would always take the photo of the person in front of you, and then the person behind you would take the photo of you. And that's just without question, right? And in front of me was like this Australian couple, and they were like, oh, before it was even their turn, they turned around and were like, oh, we will have to get you to take a photo. I hope that's okay. And I was like, of course, yeah, sure. And I didn't even ask the people behind me because I was fine with not getting a photo of me in front of the lantern. I don't really have a lot of photos of me in front of stuff because I don't need photos of myself, right? I'm fine with having photos of the places, but nevertheless, the person behind me was like, okay, yeah. In Japanese, they were like, shashin toru. And I was like, oh, okay, all right. They took a photo and were very kind. And yeah, after that, I spent some time at a tea house, had some matcha. It was very good. Had some sweets. It was expensive. It was like, I don't know, 1,500 yen or something like that. But it was, you know, it's fine. It's fine. I was on vacation, so it's fine to splurge on the good things in life, which are matcha and candy. Yeah, more photos of the park. Extremely pretty, very, very nice. Here in the back, in the second photo, you can see this huge statue. I don't have another image here, but it was this huge statue, and it just looked very cool with heavy snow in the foreground, the statue in the background. Very, very pretty. Very, very nice. And you can also see there's not a lot of people. It was rather quiet. All the photos are very nice. Not a lot of people in them because nobody was around. Also, this area down here was actually blocked off. You can't walk in there. But yeah, it was a very calm day. It was very nice to walk around, and even though it was very cold, and even though my hands were freaking freezing, it was super relaxing. I enjoyed it a lot. What's this video? Oh yeah, I walked back to the station after that. Hello? Can I? There we go. I walked back to the station after that, and you can see how heavy the snowfall was. There was a lot of snow. It was very, very cold. I'm used to snow, and I'm used to the cold. You know, Austria has a lot of snow. Austria has cold weather. But this was more snow than I expected. There was also just the sheer amount of snow that dropped within one night was wild. Super, super wild. The next day, yeah, fucking Google Maps doing bullshit here. You can see the route I took up here. The light blue line, the orange line, and the green line. After 3 nights in Kanazawa, it was time to move on to Okuhida, which is a collection. Okuhida is actually like a collection of mountain villages in the Japanese Alps. They're all onsen villages. They have natural hot springs there. And I told myself I want to end my vacation with a relaxing time. I want to relax in a hot spring, out in the open. And I found a very, very nice ryokan, a traditional Japanese hotel, with some natural hot springs, some outdoor hot springs, and I was very, very excited for that. And the trip there is actually a bit complicated. From Kanazawa, I have to go to Toyama with the train. It's like an hour. Then from Toyama to Takayama, which is like 2 hours 20. It's the orange line you can see there. And then I need to take the bus from Takayama to the onsen village, to Okuhida, which was another hour 30 minutes. So in total, this is like 5 hours of travel time. In theory, because there was a problem. Because of the heavy snow, trains just weren't running. A tree fell onto the train tracks. So the train I initially planned on taking, it was scheduled for 8:50. Trains were suspended until 8:30. So, you know, I was a bit nervous. I was flexible enough to figure something out one way or another, but I ended up having quite a lot of time at the train station. I don't usually go to Starbucks because I'm a coffee snob and I avoid Starbucks at all cost. But at Kanazawa Station, they just had a prime location. They have like this huge glass window that you can sit next to and you can look outside, and, you know, snow was falling down from the trees. It was just very pretty to sit there and have some coffee and a matcha scone. And eventually my train did arrive. It left like 15 minutes late, which made me a bit nervous. I had like half an hour at Toyama Station, so my next stop, to buy a ticket for Takayama Station. And with the train being 15 minutes late, I wasn't sure if I could make it in time. Also, here are some photos from Kanazawa Station. You can really see how much snow there is. There's like 20 centimeters of snow. This is like from the train already, the bottom right here. But the train did arrive. It was late. Oh, train footage. Yippee! Yeah, it was beautiful. As we drive into the center of the city, of the country, like the snow blanket got thicker and thicker. The snow in the middle of the country is crazy, or like, you know, closer to the Alps, I guess. Super, super pretty. All the snow is like untouched. Only the roads are cleared. Everything else is just pristine. It was very, very pretty. It was super pretty. Yeah, you can see like forests and just lots and lots of snow. It did remind me kind of back home. Austria looks very similar in winter, especially if you take the train. There's just, you know, lots of snow, lots of trees. But it was very nice. Very calm as well. The train was almost empty. There was like one couple next to me. Other than that, it was just very chill, you know? Very chill to take the train and enjoy the scenery, you know? Also, I only took vertical videos because I thought, oh, I'm gonna use that for TikTok. I used like 3 videos and that's it. Whoa, we're looking out the window of a train, crazy. We do love trains, don't we? Welcome in, Iggy. Thanks for the resub, I do appreciate it. Now, I was mainly surprised by how much snow there suddenly was. I mean, the snow here was probably there before it before it fell in Kanazawa. But it was very nice. The scenery was very nice. We're driving towards Toyama right now. Lots and lots of snow. And did you play Zero Ranger on the train? No, I didn't actually. I did play Demon School on the bus. But not Zero Ranger. I gotta play Zero Ranger on stream. I arrived at Toyama. I had, like... Toyama was a bit of a pain. I arrived in Toyama. I was, like, 15, 20 minutes late, so I couldn't buy a train ticket in time. The person selling the tickets was like, okay, the train is leaving in 5 minutes. I can't give you a ticket. And I was like, fuck, okay, fine. They suggested I talk to the bus ticket vendors. So I did. They're like, oh, sorry, the buses are all full for today. No more tickets for the bus. So, okay, fuck. I walk back to the train ticket person and buy a ticket for the next train, which is like in an hour and 45 minutes. So I've got some time to kill, you know? So, sure, not a problem for me. It's okay. I walk around in Toyama a little bit. This was the first time I went to one of these family restaurants that are open like 24/7, it seems. It was alright. It was, what's this one called? It's like a famous one, Setseria or something like that. It's like one of the very, very big ones. Let me look it up. Family restaurant chains. Saiseria. The food was... It was about as good as it looks. I had some popcorn shrimp and some pizza. And... It was okay. It was okay. I hadn't eaten all day, so it was fine. But, the food was. Exactly, it was. Also, what didn't help was... there was some kind of weird guy sitting behind me who had a very strong smell. It just kind of added to the experience, you know? But yeah, it was okay. It gave me a place to warm up for a little bit. I snapped from some photos of Toyama. I didn't want to, walk around too much. I only had like an hour or an hour 30 or like an hour after food. So I wanted to stay close to the train station. I walked around a little bit. I took some photos of this park there. And it was hard getting to this park because I was walking on the sidewalk next to a road, and one side of the sidewalk was completely cleared out, like there was no snow, and on the other side of the road, the sidewalk was not cleared at all. There were like 20 centimeters of snow. I had to walk to the other side, to the snowy sidewalk though, because I wanted to get to this park, and I had to cross the road and so on. There was no way for me to stay on this side of the road, so I had to walk through like 20 centimeters of snow while carrying my tiny little suitcase. It was fine. I thankfully only brought a tiny suitcase, but it was exhausting. It was exhausting to get to this park here because there was so much snow. But yeah, it was chill. It's crazy amounts of snow, to be honest. I haven't seen snow like this in a long time. And it's not just, there's some snow on the, like big piles of snow on the sidewalk here. No, like uncleared sidewalks with 25 centimeters of snow. It was wild. Where I live, we usually don't get snow. At least it doesn't stay. But the last 2 weeks, actually, we had snow. Stay for a bit. But it all finished melting on Thursday. Same in Austria. Austria usually doesn't get a lot of snow. Well, okay. Let me correct that. The city I'm from usually doesn't get a lot of snow. But, we do get snow. But it doesn't stick around. It melts and it gets slushy and disgusting. But over Christmas, there was snow. It was nice. But yeah, this is crazy amounts of snow. I haven't seen snow like this in a long time. We used to get a ton of snow here when I was younger, walking to the shitty hill to ride a sled. Oh, nice. Yeah, I do remember that as well. We used to do the same thing. We had it wasn't a shitty hill. It was a cool hill. But I don't think it's really possible nowadays. There hasn't been a lot of snow like that. But yeah, super pretty. I didn't mind the snow. I was wearing layers. I was warm. I used some waterproofing spray on my shoes, which helped tremendously. They're just stupid fucking trainers, but no water got into them at all. So that's pretty sick. Also, this is unrelated to anything, but you should log into Monster Hunter to get the special extra sicko reward login bonus in case you ever play again, because you basically get 100 RNG talisman rolls. Oh, hell yeah, I'll do that. I still have it installed. I'll check it out after stream today. But yeah, that was Toyama. I just killed some time there, but it was honestly a very, very pretty city. And I told myself, if I have time, I kind of want to come back. I'm not really sure if there's a whole lot to do in Toyama. But even if it's just to kind of explore the city a little bit, I think it might be nice. Yeah, here's some more, photos of the snow. You can really see that this was not cleared by somebody. This is just people walking through the snow and compressing it. Somebody was like carrying their luggage like in front of me, and I was like, holy shit, can I help? But by the time I reached them, we had already walked through this entire section. But it was nice. It was, again, or like the benches here. It's crazy amounts of snow. I haven't seen snow like that in a long time. Today's episode of my EFED has snow too. Had snow too. It was a hardcore show that took place outside. Oh, hell yeah. We love snow. Yeah, I really enjoy snow. I don't know. I never thought I'd miss snow, but I haven't seen snow like this in such a long time that it felt kind of refreshing to see a lot of snow. Oh my god, yeah. And then I bought a ticket for a train from Toyama to Takayama, and it was reservation only. So the seats were reservation only, but because there were so many people kind of stranded in Toyama that had to get to Takayama or in that general direction, no more seats were available. So I had to take this 2-hour and 30-minute train ride without a seat, which is fine. It's not that long. It's bearable. But yeah, I was just kind of standing around looking out of the window, reading a little bit, but reading while standing is kind of awkward. But yeah, it's very nice because you drive through this forest. The train track is super narrow, and it feels like you drive through some unexplored forest. It was very, very pretty. Oh no. Let me look at my video. Oh, I can't make that full screen, can I? There you go. And you can see how fogged up the door is because everyone was just breathing heavily, like, oh my god. But it was super pretty, and it really feels like you drive through forest and nothing else. It's like you're in the middle of nowhere. It was very, very nice. I enjoyed it a lot. Then I arrived at Takayama. Takayama was very, very nice as well. Very cold. Like, this is already very close to the Alps. It was super cold, very, very snowy. The second photo here is already from the bus. I had to wait for my bus here that takes me to the onsen. And yeah. It took like an hour. Wait, let me check. An hour and 20 minutes to get to the onsen by bus. And it was very cute because initially you drive through Takayama. And Takayama is like this rather small mountain city. I think like 60,000 people live there. So it's like, it is small. Let me look it up. Takayama population. Yeah, 80,000 people. 80,000 people live there, so it's rather small. And it feels very cute as you drive through it with the bus. You got like, you have these rather old buildings, and just everything is snow covered and everything's made of wood. It looked very, very pretty driving through the city. And then, you leave the city, you kind of approach the mountainous area, and it really feels like you are on the countryside. You're not in a city anymore. And Takayama, in general, the train station also doesn't feel like, in Toyama at least, you walk out of the train station, you're in a city. In Takayama, you walk out of the train station, it's like, okay, I walk out of the train station, there's a bus station here. So it's not huge, you can really feel that you are in some kind of tiny fucking spot here. But I enjoyed that. It was very nice. We do have a quick ad break coming up, and I gotta make some more tea. So I will be right back in like 3 minutes or something. You guys sit tight. We only have like a couple more slides left of Okuhida and the onsen itself. But also I have a photo in there of me wearing a yukata because that was super fucking comfy. But yeah, I'll be right back. You guys sit tight. Thanks for sticking around. Grab some tea. I will do the same. And I will see you in a bit. Oh shit, my button on my Stream Deck is not working. Alright, see you in a bit. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. Let me finish making my tea real quick. I'm doing a second brew of the same tea we had before, so more... Fuck, already forgot the name of it. Genmaicha? Genmaicha, I think. Yes, Genmaicha. More Genmaicha. I do also have some more gyokuro, but I thought gyokuro is kind of intense, you know? Gyokuro has like this extreme umami flavor, where the first two brews almost taste like soup stock. I don't always want that. Sometimes it's okay, you know? Also, it does feel like a commitment because because it is so expensive, you wanna... You know, you want to do it justice by doing at least, I don't know, 6 brews, maybe? I usually like to make 6 brews with it. So it's a commitment, you know? You drink it for, like, your entire morning. Which is fine, you know? It's fine, but you gotta want that. You gotta want that. Alright, we're on the bus from Takayama to Okuhida right now. It's like an hour bus drive. And the bus drive is super nice, because you drive through the mountains. There's like crazy bridges that just connect everything. It was very nice. It was very pretty. Obviously, also everything snow-covered. Lots of mountains, lots of forests, lots of snow. It's just very, very pretty. And occasionally you have like this mountain road breaking things up. But it was very, very pretty. And again, obviously lots of snow. But this is in the mountains, so makes sense, I guess. And you have like occasionally these small houses in the middle of nowhere that are usually ryokans or something like that, you know, typically some kind of vacation spot, some kind of hotel maybe. Okuhida is like pretty much only a vacation spot, so it makes sense that there's a lot of hotels around here. Like if you check Google and look at Okuhida, it's like 95% of the establishments there are hotels or onsen. There you got like this big bridge here. Very pretty. I really enjoyed the bus ride there. I was looking out of the window a lot. I just enjoyed looking around, watching the scenery pass by. It was very, very nice. Yeah, it was very cute. I really enjoyed it. It was very, 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 very pretty. Nothing out of the ordinary for me. Like, it's nothing that I've never seen before in Austria, but it just, I don't know, I enjoyed it, you know? It was nice to see it for the first time in Japan as well, I guess. Oh, look, it's me! Wow! Yeah, I had like a twin bedroom. I don't know why. I paid for one person, but I guess the room was like a double bed. Dude, the fucking ryokan, the onsen was so freaking fancy. The food... We can saw you in half and use both beds. Yeah, I just, I had a timer to switch bed every hour. No, the room was super pretty. You know, it was like a traditional tatami room. You had this nice little area next to the window where I would sit occasionally and read after soaking in the onsen. The food was absolutely amazing. They had like this table grill that you can, you know, have your own little yakiniku, and the meat. Oh my god, it was like Hida beef. I didn't know. I had never heard of it before, but it's like A5 Hida beef, which is from the Gifu prefecture. And this was probably some of the highest quality meat that I've ever had. I've never had meat as delicious as this before. It was so freaking good. It was amazing. And you get your yukata, and you never take it off. You just wear it to the onsen. You wear it when you're eating. You wear it when you're relaxing and reading. You never take it off. I took it off when I walked outside. Obviously, I was like, I went for a walk. But oh my god, and the service was amazing. They watch you eat, and when they realize, oh, you're about to finish, they bring you the digestive. And when you're done with the digestive, oh, they bring you the entree. Entree? No, not the entree. What do you call it? Dessert. They bring you dessert. So they always watch what you're doing. And they're always like, okay, what's he doing now? What's he doing now? Okay, bring him that. And also there was some sashimi inside of this white pink bowl. Entree comes first. I know. Everyone knows that. I know. I messed up. They do bring you an entree as well, though. Like wait, what was the entree here? I think the sashimi is actually like the entree. You're supposed to like grill the stuff while you eat the sashimi. It was amazing. It was like tuna sashimi in grated yam. Dude, some of the best sashimi I've ever had. In general, the quality of the food at this place was out of this world. It was insanely good. And then for breakfast, you get like this. First of all, they had like Hida beef curry. So this little tablet here, or this little tray here, is self-serve. But, you just get your own stuff from like a buffet. And then you have this little desk or table, oven or heater or whatever that cooks the Hida beef with like some special miso for you. And it is so good. That fucking shit was so good. But the star of the show, to me at least, was the Hida beef curry. They have like curry for breakfast, and it was insanely good. It was so good. And then they have like this soft egg, or this soft boiled egg. And I would dump that into my bowl of rice and eat it like that. And it was also very, very good. Also, some of the best miso soup I've ever had. Dude, very good food. Also, up here, they have like this Hoshimi sake, which is, I have a photo of it later. You have like this big sake bottle, and you can just fill your, like a little paper cup, and then you put it into a wash basin, and it just kind of floats in the water as you relax and take a hot bath. Okuhida itself was very nice. Not super walkable. You can take the bus, but the bus only shows up like once every hour, or occasionally every 2 hours. So it really would have helped to rent a car. But, I was okay with just walking around in the general area. There were like some foot baths from natural hot springs that I walked to. But yeah, it was very pretty, very nice, very, very cold, and not a lot of people. I think I spent like 4 or 5 hours walking around in total, and I met 2 people. There were 2 people. Other than that, nobody was walking around there. I feel like most people probably took the bus or the car to... There's like a ski resort close by. Maybe they went skiing. Or they took the bus to like this big lift that takes you across a huge area. You can take some nice photos or something. Okuhida Skyway or whatever it's called. But I wasn't super interested in that. I told myself I would treat Okuhida as a bit of a way for me to recharge, you know. I already spent some time in Kanazawa sightseeing. I was in Okuhida to relax in the onsen, eat some good food, do some reading. I read a lot. Just kind of, you know, recharge a little bit. And recharge I did. Also, there's bears. They specifically tell you to not walk around in silence because you will scare a bear and get attacked. Yeah, I'm an idiot though. I didn't bring one of those bells that you're supposed to tie around your backpack so they can hear you approach. So, yeah, I decided to not venture further into the forest, even though I really wanted to, simply because I kind of came unprepared. Also, I initially just wanted to take a walk. I thought, okay, I'm going to take a small walk. And I ended up walking for like 2 hours. And you fought a bear. Yeah, I wrestled a bear. It happened. I had to do it. No, I went on this walk. I was completely unprepared. You know, I didn't plan on hiking or anything. I just wanted to look around a bit, you know. And I was like, oh shit, I didn't even bring like a bottle of water. I was just walking, and there's only one store in the general area, like one supermarket, and almost no vending machines. Like, you can tell that this is a remote area because they don't have vending machines, or very, very, very few vending machines. So, you know, I thought, fuck it. I spent like 2 hours walking around already. I took some nice photos. I took some nice, you know, B-roll of the Japanese Alps. So I thought, fuck it. I'll walk back. It's fine. I don't need to get mauled by a bear today. But I definitely want to come back. I've thought about it. I think next time I want to bring proper gear. You know, also like some proper shoes. I was wearing like sneakers. It was fine. It was not an issue, but, you know, if I had proper winter boots and maybe like one of those bells you tie to your backpack so you don't get mauled by a bear, I would have felt a bit more comfortable walking further into the forest. There was like this nice little, hiking route that they, displayed there, which was, I don't know, like 2 hours or something. And it looked very, very comfortable to do. Maybe a bit harder, maybe a bit longer in winter because you kind of have to walk through very, very high snow. There were no footprints there at all. So it's probably a bit more, or quite a bit more difficult to do in winter. But yeah, I even told the person at the reception of the hotel, like, I definitely want to come back. I want to go back to Okuhida. Probably in winter again. I loved it in winter. It might be nice in fall as well, but I just like how quiet it was in winter. There was no one there, and I really enjoyed that. Yeah, this is one of the private onsen. There were 4 outdoor onsen that all looked similar to this, and there was one indoor onsen, which was also very nice. I obviously didn't take a photo of it. The indoor onsen was very hot, probably around 45 degrees. Also, like, humidity was super high. So the indoor onsen felt quite a lot hotter than the outdoor onsen. But it was very nice. And here in the top right, you can see my tiny cup of sake as it floats through the water as I am relaxing in the onsen water. They also had their own Okuhida sake, which was very good. And the second evening was shabu shabu, so hot pot. And again, extremely good. Extremely delicious. The meat was super, super good. The veggies were super, super good. The sashimi was super, super good. Everything was super, super good. I really, there's nothing to complain about at all. And I kind of fucked up on the second night. For some reason, I thought dinner is at 6 p.m. So I show up at 6 p.m. and nothing is ready yet. And they're like, oh, are you okay with waiting? And I'm like, yes, of course. Yeah, no worries. And then I think again, and I'm like, wait a second. It's actually, like, my dinner is not supposed to be until 6:30. That's why the guy was surprised. Like, one of the employees brought me into the restaurant. She was like, okay, yeah, he's here. And the other guy, like her senpai, was like, Nani? Doshite? Like, what? Why? And I apologized. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Like in Japanese. I was like, shitsure shimasu. Tottemo hayai desu ne. Sumimasen. And the lady working there was like, Nihongo tottemo jouzu desu ne. And we started talking a little bit. And then they beat you up? No, they wouldn't. And I started talking to her, and it turned out that she's actually a student from Tokyo as well. She studies at university. She does, she decided to do a part-time job in Okuhida. And that was just like her, I think she said 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. She does like 2 or 3 weeks at this hotel. And she left on the same day I did, and we exchanged like line information. And she said, she studied like international relations or something like that. So she has some classmates that would probably like to meet me, and maybe we can do something sometime. I was like, oh, hell yeah. And I was very happy to find somebody I can potentially study some Japanese with in the future. What surprised me, with me being like a customer and her being like an employee of the hotel, we initially talked in formal Japanese, obviously. But she very quickly switched from formal Japanese to casual Japanese before I even switched. And I was very surprised because I didn't mind. I just pay attention to it because I usually keep talking in formal Japanese for too long. It's like one of the things I do where somebody's told me already in the past, like, hey, you're at a bar, you're supposed to talk casually. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, what the fuck? So it was interesting to see her switch from formal Japanese to casual Japanese before I did it. And it made it very clear to me that I can also switch to casual Japanese, which was very nice. And yeah, after her shift ended, we talked for like another hour or something when I was grabbing some water. And yeah, we exchanged line information. We said we could maybe meet up in Tokyo sometime to practice some more. And yeah, it made me very happy. It made me very, very happy. And that's it, honestly. I took the bus back home on the 5th. So on the last day, I got up, I took another bath, I had breakfast, and then I left. And the bus drive home was rather uneventful. I had a bus directly from Okuhida to Shinjuku. It's like 5 hours. It's like a 5-hour bus. I got lucky. I got the last train ticket, the last bus ticket, the last seat. If I hadn't gotten this ticket, just like the hotel employee who I talked to, who's from Tokyo, she has to go to Kanazawa, she has to go to, I think to Kanazawa, and then from Kanazawa take the Shinkansen to Tokyo. Similarly to how I went to Kanazawa, and then from Kanazawa to Okuhida, she had to go into the other direction. So that's like a 7 or 8 hour trip with 4 or 5 different means of transportation. I felt kind of bad. And I had to rub it in and said, oh yeah, I got the last bus ticket. I really felt bad. But yeah, I made it home. I played some Demon School on the way back, on the bus back. It was super chill. It was a very nice bus ride. It was very quiet. I was surprised with how quiet the bus is. People didn't really talk. And I didn't mind, I was on my own. You always play games other than Zero Ranger? I gotta play Zero Ranger on stream. I'm sorry. I promised you I would play it on stream, so I couldn't play it on my own, I gotta dedicate a stream to it. Just for you. Also, I don't think I own Zero Ranger yet. I don't think I bought it yet. I'm sorry. I should have bought it when it was on sale like the last 10 times. But yeah, it felt nice getting back to Tokyo. I had some time to do laundry and shit when I got back. I ate oden when I got back because it was cold, and oden has quickly become one of my favorite soups. Or well, I guess it's not really a soup. Well, I don't know. Oden is like very, very good. I like it. It really warms me up when it's cold, and I can just throw in whatever I want, which is nice. So yeah, that was that's it, honestly. That was Tokyo to Kanazawa and Kanazawa to Okuhida. It was very nice. I enjoyed it a lot. One thing I learned, I should start planning my trips a little earlier. I booked this trip like a week in advance, which was kind of short notice. Yeah, it was 1 week in advance. So that was super short notice. It made choosing a hotel a bit difficult. A lot of the hotels were already sold out. I probably could have gotten away with spending a little bit less on the Okuhida hotel if I had booked a bit earlier. But all in all, I think it was fine. My next trip coming up is in spring. When I want to do my cycle trip. So that's something I kind of gotta look out for. But, we'll see. I told myself I would do the booking a little bit earlier. Because otherwise I'm gonna panic again. Yeah, I want to do the Shiminami Kaido in the fall, in spring. And because, spring has like the cherry blossoms, it might be super fucking crowded. So, I gotta plan ahead. If I'm unlucky and there's rain, I might get fucked, but that's just how it is. I'll have to do some planning over the next couple of weeks. Let me check. When's my next vacation? 1 second. I think in March. I think my next big vacation... Let's see. Yes, end of March. My next big vacation is end of March, starting on the 24th. Yeah, 24th is when I'm off. So I'll have to plan for that. So I still have like roughly 2 months, which is already kind of, it's closer than I thought it would be. But it's not international travel, which helps. But I gotta get on that. With, it being cherry blossom season, it might be hard to get a hotel or something like that. It's only 2 days, which helps, but I'll have to look into it. I have been watching the stream recap from Connor and Abroad in Japan, who did the cycle, the Shiminami Kaido, Shimanami Kaido. So, I'm trying to get a feel for what I want to do, what I can do, but it seems easy enough. It's like everything's marked with blue arrows, and you just follow the blue arrows. Does your language school run on Saturdays too, or is that an off day? No, it's an off day. I have Monday through Friday. Saturday and Sundays are off days, so I have weekends off. So in theory, I could probably do the Shimanami Kaido on a weekend as well. If I leave, I mean, not really. Let me think. The problem is, it'll take like half a day to get there. Language school is from 1:30 to 5:30. So yeah, no. I there's no way I could arrive on a Friday. But yeah, I'll figure something out. If there's one thing I learned from Persona games, it's that you have to go to school on Saturday. I guess they have mercy on the foreigners. I've seen a lot of people go to school on Saturdays because of club activities. I'm not sure how normal, like, regular school on Saturday is. I don't think that's super normal. I think. Let me Google that. I think Saturdays are just like extra activities. I don't think it's normal for them to have school on Saturday. No, public elementary and middle school in Japan generally do not have classes on Saturdays anymore. It is in Persona. Alright, alright. If Persona says it's normal, it's 5 days a week. Used to be 6, but it was generally half a day. Ah. Students in club activities usually have set activities on Saturdays anyway. I mean, it's a comment from like 11 years ago, but students do the cleaning. Okay, yeah. Okay. All right. Maybe Persona is set in pre-2000s. I don't think it is. I still haven't played Persona. I really want to play it. Listen, I uninstalled Persona 5 off of my PC the other day. I've had it installed for probably like 2 years at this point. The problem is, I cannot commit to a Persona game at the moment. They're like 100 hours. I just don't have the time, buddy. I can't. I really want to play it, but I don't know how I would do it, you know? There's just too many games I want to play, and I feel like if I suddenly jumped into Persona, it would be, you know, it would be pretty bad. I'd get lost in the sauce. I'm not telling you to play an 80-hour RPG. I'm telling you to play a 45-minute shoot 'em. I will. All right, I will, Iggy. I will play Zero Ranger eventually. While I'm still in Japan, so that's you know, that narrows it down to the next 15 months. All right. I'll do it. I'll play it for you, my man. Just for you. I promise. 5,000 follower special, buddy. Get on it. I think last time it was 500. We'll figure it out, buddy. We'll figure it out. I'll play it eventually. I think. Maybe. Possibly. Alright. Yeah, I think that does it for the Tokyo and Kanazawa recap. We do have some time left. I told myself I would maybe play a little bit of Fields of Mystria. I've been itching to get back into that. There were some updates since I last played. I don't think it really matters because I haven't gotten super far with the friendship levels of anyone. But I don't know. I yearn for a chill farming game. All right. Let me get everything set up. I'm gonna throw you into another quick ad break. And we'll just play a little bit of Fields of Mystria, just to kind of wind down. Maybe like an hour or something, an hour 30. And afterwards, I'm gonna go to the gym. That's right. I'm gonna go to the gym. Also, I'm gonna have a slice of cold pizza because I'm too lazy to heat it up. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. You guys sit tight. We'll do some chill farming in a bit. And I will see you guys in a bit. Hello! Welcome back. Sorry, I had to chow down 2 pieces of pizza because that's just how it is, you know? That's just how it is. Also, Let me just say, let me just say, cold Domino's pizza, absolute ass. I wish I didn't need to buy Domino's pizza, but oh, I choked on my tea. But it's like some of the, it's like one of the few pizzas available in my area. Also, kind of cheap. Kind of cheap-ish. If you order directly through their app, it is so cheap compared to like going with Uber Eats. So I like to order Domino's. Sorry. What are we doing? I don't remember anything. I checked and it's been like, the last time we played this was March, so it's almost March? I think it was March. It's almost been, it might have been May, but it's almost been like a year basically. Let's see. Restocking food reserves is like a story quest. Bring a line and 15 pieces of wood. Okay. Yeah, we have a lot of requests here. We can bring wood, we need Adeline and Hayden Farm. We need chicken, eggs, and cheese. I don't think we can make cheese quite yet, right? Let's see, tomorrow is Holt's birthday. I love just picking up the cat because why not? Okay, 15 pieces of wood. Okay, I can do that. Let's do that first. That one seems easy enough to do. Pumpkin stew recipe. It really feels like fall now that we have your pumpkin shipment in stock. I thought you might like this recipe for pumpkin stew. Sure. A rich stew made up of creamy, pureed pumpkin. I love pumpkin stew. I haven't made it in Japan now that I think about it. Maybe I should have done that. I'm a huge fan of pumpkins. They got kind of cheap-ish pumpkins here. Nice. Pumpkins in general are, or both veggies in general are quite cheap. Which is nice. In Japan, I mean. Veggies are cheap, but the fruit is super fucking expensive, which, you know. Which is, it just is what it is, right? How do I get milk from you? Do I need to do something to get the milk from you? I don't remember. It's been too long. I don't know how to get milk. Do I need like a specific tool for it? Chicken. Oh, it's Iggy! I forgot that this chicken is called Iggy. Look, Iggy, it's you! Oh, wait. Right, you're like a male chicken. I forgot about that. This one's Chica. Alright. No wonder I only got one egg. But how do I get milk? Where'd my cows go? Oh, they don't want to come outside. Alright. Wait, they did go outside. Where are they, though? Fuck, I lost my cows. They're all gone. I just wanted to quickly inspect them to see how old they are. Maybe they're not old enough to produce milk yet. Shiny bead. A shiny bead gifted to you by an animal as thanks for your kindness. Surely these treasured beads have some mysterious purpose. Alright. I'll hold on to them, I guess. Let's call the cows back inside. Inspect. You are a baby, I think. I think you're both babies. You look tiny. I don't think you can produce milk yet. Okay, I gotta water everything. Let's not forget that. I do have a spell that waters everything for me, but, you know, with how few crops we have at the moment, I don't think it's really worth it. Also, maybe I should buy more crops, because I have money. I have like 3,000 money. Or am I saving up for more animals? I think I was saving up for more animals. How do I even make cheese? Dude, I have no idea. It's been so long, I forgot everything. I forgot how anything works. Where did I store my seeds? Right here. Okay, beautiful. Every 3 days one should reach this maturity. Winter. Summer flower. I think I already planted all the fall flowers or fall crops that I have. Hello. Ah, I remember the delicious fish of the coast of Mystria fondly. Hey, pity you need to fish them up individually. Yep. Let me buy a fisher's net or something. I don't know. I can gather some wood to finish that one gathering quest. Collecting wood and can't play right now. No, it's fine. Thanks, cat. Cat's being more useful than me. Gathering wood. Thank you. Dude, it's been so long, I can barely remember anything. Oh, it's Saturday, which means it's the market, right? It is the market. Mom really wants me to talk Dell into a haircut, but I think the bedhead look is part of her charm. It truly is. Let's see, maybe we can buy something. I'm not sure what those guys sell.
A thoughtful strike with a pickaxe is a great way to move any furniture you have placed. I wonder who figured out you could do that in the first place.
Right. Devil horns, tangerine hair hat. Dressy stockings, hoop earrings. I'm not really interested in any of that. Cat ears are tempting, but nah, I'm good. What do you got? Recipes, bakery display cake slice, picnic sunflower vase, small char. Well, these are all just decorative items, right? Absinthe glass. Oh, hell yeah. But yeah, all of this are just decorations. I don't really need that. You are the one that sells food. I had a feeling you'd be stopping by today, Fruit. Just let me know when you're ready to order. Sure. Let me see the recipes. Roasted rice. Oh, it's what I'm drinking right now! Delicious. Roasted rice tea. We kind of have to buy it, right? We kind of have to. Tea with lemon, pomegranate juice, latte, chocolate cake, grape juice, iced coffee, pumpkin pie, mocha, ice cream sundae, lemonade, hot chocolate, jasmine tea. I've had some jasmine tea in the past. I kind of struggle with it because I feel like it is... I feel like jasmine tea is a bit too intense. Maybe it was the one I had, but it just tasted like somebody sprayed perfume into my tea. The second brew was better, but the first one was just too intense, smell-wise and taste-wise. It might be fun to try out red hair like March. Maybe just a streak to start with. Oh, I had a conversation about this with somebody at language school. I've never dyed my hair, but because of that, I kind of wanna, you know? Never having dyed my hair, it's like, well, if not now, when am I gonna do it, right? I don't know. It was like a whole thing. I like the idea of having cool colored hair. I wouldn't even know what to do with it. My hair is gray. I could do it. I could do it to look more my age, but I'm not. I mean, I guess it really depends on why you want to color your hair. Coloring your hair to, like, to look your age or something, I feel is not... I mean, of course you can do it, right? But I'm trying to become my coolest self, you know? Or something like that. Poor Lou is exiled from the capital. I can break a curse without breaking a sweat, but banishment is a whole other story. Who's Lewis again? This guy? Why was he banished from the capital? Is that something I'm supposed to know? Yeah, I don't know. I've been reinventing myself since coming to Japan, you know. Milk, no milk. I like coffee either way. Oh, he likes coffee. Okay. This is Hemlock, right? Oh no, that's Landon. This is Landon. Ah, the wood for my request. Come on back to the shop and I can pay you right now. Oh hell yeah, cutscene. And there you go, 150 tesserae. Thanks again. Rice will be delighted. Ah, actually, could you go get him while I watch the shop? He's on his break, but I'm sure he'll want to know about this. You can find him south of the shop by the old cottage ruins. Dude, I already delivered my end of the bargain. Don't make me do more work. Fruit, this is a surprise. Message delivery. I'm impressed you found me. Oh, you fulfilled Uncle Landon's request. You're a lifesaver, Fruit. Now we can finish up a commission that's been on hold. I suppose I should wrap up my break. What a pretty spot. Isn't it? I come here to relax. Before the earthquake, there was a tree here with an old birdhouse on it. And the birds that lived there had the prettiest songs. Of course, the earthquake took the tree down and smashed the birdhouse. Pretty sure the birds got away safely, though. Sure, you just keep telling yourself that. I should really get around to setting up a new birdhouse for them, though it feels a bit silly when I've got so much work to do around Mystery as it is. It's a good idea. Those birds could use your help too. That's a good point. You know what? You're right, Fruit. It would be a fun project. I hope I can count on your help. Of course! Why help humans when we can help animals? I think my break is really over now. I'll let you know when I've got some time to focus on this. Yippee! Cute. Sure, let's build a birdhouse. Thank you. Bye. I want to do some foraging down there. There's some berries there, and I want the berries. There we go. I don't think I need more wood, but I'm always a fan of having more food. Food to fill my stamina is always good to have, you know? Can I not dig something up here? Was it pickaxe? Ah, it was the pickaxe. There we go. Garlic. Wild garlic. Oh my god, I love wild garlic so much. Wild garlic is super common in Austria. And whenever it's wild garlic season, you get so much of it. If you know where to find it. Or if you have somebody who happens to have it grow on his land. One of my buddies has like... He would go over it with the lawnmower because there was so much of it. But it was always nice. I would always get some of it. And we would make wild garlic dumplings. Wait, not dumplings. Knödel. Delicious shit. Bread dumplings? I guess bread dumplings. Same thing, right? But yeah, it was absolutely delicious and super freaking cheap to make, you know? And then I froze like 15 of them. Or 20. And kind of miss it. How are we looking? We still have some room in our inventory. I wonder how I can make cheese. Do I need like do I need to craft something for that? I'm not sure. Maybe there's like a cheese machine. Craft Sewington. Piece scroll bundle. Oh, chess piece, okay. I'm unsure. I really want to make cheese. I mean, I don't have milk yet anyway, so it's okay, but... You know. Would be nice. It sure would be nice if I were able to make cheese already. I'll probably figure it out once I actually have the ingredients. Maybe if I sell one piece of milk or one bottle of milk, they're like, oh, you sold milk. Here's how you make... Here's how you make, How can I get that identified? Oh, do I need to identify it myself? Oh, yeah. Weightless stone, an uncommon artifact. This black stone appears otherworldly in origin. It has no weight and will roll around from the slightest breeze. There we go. See ya. Oh, I also haven't been in the mines in forever, obviously. I don't think we need to progress there at the moment, but I kind of want to see 50, okay. Alright. Let's get back and sell a bunch of our stuff. I always like to hold on to the food for some odd reason. Let me say hi to this guy real quick. Young Luke informed me that you can find many new insect specimens by shaking trees. I'll leave that to you, Fruit. You got it. See ya. I'm on it. Shaking all the tree. I don't think I've ever shaken a tree for insects before. I'll take an acorn, though. Oh, man, I don't really remember the map. I thought I would already be back at the farm. Turns out, I'm not. I'll figure it out. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, I watered my crops. These are the only crops I have, right? There's no hidden field somewhere. Because that would be troublesome. Send everyone inside. Let's see. Trying to figure out where to store my shit. Horseradish, garlic. Moon fruit. Sure. Sword? Yeah. Tomatoes? Tomatoes. Berries, I'll hold on to them. They seem to be my food. Oh, wait. Why do I have some food in here and other food up there? How do I decide which food goes where? This is also just food, isn't it? Is there a system to this? I don't think there is. I don't think this is supposed to be for food. Yeah, no, this is not food. This is crafting stuff. Food goes in here. Flowers go in here. Why is that root here? That root is not supposed... Oh, wait, that's rosemary. I see now. Okay. Look at me, cleaning up and stuff. Ain't that something? Flour... What about rice stalk and wheat? What do I do with that? Hold on to it? Store it? I do love to hoard. Flour. Let's store that in here for now. What do I do with the egg? Do I hold on to it? Do I donate it? Oh, I can donate it. Okay. I've been donating them. Okay. I think we're done here. Oh! Yippee! Thank you. Thanks for the wood, cat. Okay. But to kind of cycle back to the hair thing, I wouldn't even know what to do, you know? I don't think I want black hair. I got brown hair. I don't think I want black hair. I don't think I want colorful neon hair. I don't think I want random streaks in my hair. So what's left? Nothing really. Right? So it's like, well, maybe I don't need to color my hair. New arrival, copper fishing rod. I wanted to let you know that I now have copper fishing rods in stock. Stop by anytime if you want to upgrade. Ooh, baby. Nothing is ready to harvest. That is fine. My chicken are doing quite well. Can I... Can you get out of here? Is that like an incubator? I don't want to eat a raw egg. Thank you very much. My cows are still babies. Yeah, you guys are still tiny. Okay, well... You guys keep being tiny then, I guess. Whose birthday is it? Holt? Was it Holt's birthday? I think it was Holt's. Fall 14. Yes, it is Holt's birthday. What does he like? Strawberries? I think I got a strawberry. Yeah. Maybe we can find something even better. Strawberry tart? Perfect weather today, eh, fruit? Perfect for fishing anyway. I guess every day is perfect for fishing. Oh, she's not even home. We just walked straight into her apartment. Or into her house, like, hello. How dare we do that? Oh, there we go. Getting an early start too for... You know what they say about early risers. If not, I'll wait for it to dawn on you. Maybe I won't give you a strawberry. Oh, no time like the present for a present. Thanks for the birthday gift, Fruit. No worries. Did our friendship level up? Oh, it did. Oh, I could have gotten him something of this as well. I just gave him a liked gift. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It is a-okay. Let's see, 2 more eggs. We need 4 more eggs, and we need cheese. Let's see, maybe I can create... Oh, we got some rewards here. What's that? Decorative book. What's that? What's that? Mystery history book. Oh, it's that same thing. Okay. A decorative book detailing several hundred years of mysterious history. Wow. Request for a rock. Can someone bring me a cool rock? I'm collecting them. I'll give you a nice chair in exchange. Sure, I can give you a rock. Can I make milk cheese here? I can make cheese here! Okay, I need 2 milk. Can I buy milk? It might be easier for me to just buy milk and make the cheese that way. They do not sell milk. It's troublesome. Listen to that pattering rain on the roof, like music you could dance to. I love rain. It's one of my favorite things on the planet. Okay, not being able to... Maybe I can buy milk here. Oh my god, I can. Okay, let's see. I need 10 cheese, which means 20 milk. It's pretty expensive if I buy it all. I could afford it. I could afford it. 2,400? That is super expensive. I don't have the eggs yet anyways, so I think I'll hold off on buying the... I'll hold off on buying the milk for the cheese, but if I... Once I have all the eggs, I'll consider it. It would speed things up with the main storyline. On the other hand, though, it kind of puts us at a disadvantage because we lose all the money. What are you guys doing here? Hanging out? How are you feeling, Fruit? No lingering effects from the transformation, I presume? Good. I was slightly worried when I saw you trotting toward me like that. I still really like you. How's the weather out there? Better in here, I bet. Yep. You know it. Where was I going? I was looking for... Where can I buy the chicken? Oh, there we go. Cows. I'm looking for cows, not chickens. I want to buy cows. Holt? No, you're not Holt. You're Hayden. You've really taken to farming, Fruit. Keep up the good work. Oh, thank you. What a guy. Is this it? Dude, where... How do I get over there? Oh, I went right when I should have went down. Okay. Hey Slug, how you doing? I love this game. It's been almost a year since I last played it, so I'm very happy to get back into it. which is also why I'm struggling with navigation. How have you been, Slug? I hope your day has been going well. I'm only getting started with mine. We took a look at some photos from Kanazawa and Okuhida earlier today, and now we're just winding down with some Fields of Mystria. I'm doing happy. How's you? I am doing very well. Gonna go... I'm only getting started with my day. It's only like 11:15 right now. So I'm gonna have some food later. Maybe do some chores. Go to the gym. Do some studying. Got some homework to do. Tomorrow is a holiday, which is very nice. No school tomorrow, so I'll be able to catch up on some of my studies. Yeah, I'm excited. It's evening over here. I just finished dinner. Nice. I had pizza for dinner yesterday, and I still have some leftover pizza in the fridge. So I'm gonna have some pizza later. I'm gonna heat it up in the air fryer, which is very nice. Do I really want to spend 2,000 bucks on another cow? I kind of want to fill up my small barn with cows. They seem to take quite a while to grow up, so it might be a good idea to get another one as quickly as possible, so we can work on getting that milk, you know? Also, I love the name Koro for the spotted one, so let's go with that. There we go. I vote yes. Cow for the win. Cow for the win indeed. What are you doing? Oh, alright. Yeah, we need more cows. I have a quest right now which requires me to get 10 cheeses. But since I can't produce any milk yet, the only way I could potentially do that is by buying all of my milk to make the cheese, which would be very expensive. We took a look just now, and it's like 2,400 gold for 20 milk. It's a lot of cheese. It's a lot of cheese indeed. Nature can be inconvenient, but it sure is nice when rain waters my garden in one go. You can relate, right? Of course I can. Do we have any flowers for you? We do not. Sorry. But yeah, I am very happy to get back into this game. It's been so long since I've last played it, but I do love these rather calm farming games, you know? I thought I can walk through this. So it's always nice. It's always nice to do some farming.
Hey, Happy Slug, your fruit of the day is papaya.
Papaya?
Expect an annoyingly talented streamer to harsh your mellow today. Probably one who can't even grow a decent beard, unlike some people I work with, aka Fruit Sniffer. Good luck dealing with that crap.
Alright. One who can't even grow a decent beard, unlike some people I work with. Alright. I love papaya. I don't think I've ever had a papaya. I don't think I've ever tasted a papaya before. Cabbage slaw. Nice. I only know that papaya has like the hard seeds, doesn't it? But it's like they're kind of hard to come by. Well, not here. I think I've seen them in Japan. I'll keep my eyes open. There's a lot of fruits in Japan that I want to try. But, you know, now with it being winter, it's... I'm kind of limited in options, but... I do want to get a dragon fruit sometime. Japan has local dragon fruits. Dragon fruits grow in Okinawa. And I like the idea. I like the idea of buying a local dragon fruit. I'll be on the lookout for papaya. Lots of seeds in them. Yeah, so I've heard. I feel like a lot of, you know, I can get a lot more tropical fruits here in Japan than I could back home. Probably because of, you know, how close it is to Southeast Asia, I guess. A lot of fruits from Thailand and stuff. And again, Okinawa does have very tropical climate, which is good for fruits. But at the same time, anything grown in Okinawa is very expensive. Like Japan-grown fruits are premium fruits here, so. This viola is such a pretty purple. Thank you, fruit. No worries. I haven't been buying a lot of fruits since coming to Japan. I've been avoiding them. My wallet has been avoiding them. I mean, for the most part, they're fine, you know. Sorry, I'm going to the store to buy some seeds. If the store is still open. But I think the stores are open 24/7, aren't they? The thing with fruits is they're like such a special thing here in Japan that anything that is not bananas or clementines is kind of expensive. I really want to eat more apples. I used to eat a lot of apples back home. They were like my go-to snack. But yeah, like I want to buy more apples, but they're just too expensive here. So I've been avoiding them. It's like, alright, fine. I don't need apples. I can be happy without apples. It is hard, but I can do it. We make it work. How can I make a field? How do I do that? Can I not extend my... Am I dumb? I thought I can just extend my field somehow. Can I not do that? How to make... using a shovel? A shovel? I don't have a shovel. A shovel? A shovel? What the fuck? There's shovels? How do I not know about shovels? You gotta buy a shovel? I don't have a shovel? What the fuck? How do I not have a shovel? Alright. Guess we gotta buy a shovel tomorrow. Huh. How inconvenient. Quite inconvenient. Okay. Is that sashimi? No, sliced turnip. Okay. We do have a book that we don't really need. Goes into the random crap chest. What is that? Oh, pick up one. Pick up all, transfer one, transfer all. Okay. Okay, cool. I think that's everything for now. I want to buy a shovel, grow my field. Kind of see where that leaves us. I didn't know that we still had like the first year farm, basically. We never expanded our field. Which kind of surprises me. I didn't know about that. Onion! Onion! Gotta sell at least one onion to get onion recipes. Feather? What do I do with that? Feather dropped by a rooster used in a variety of crafting recipes. Okay. It's probably what they do to make you want a rooster. Because otherwise you're like, what do I do with a rooster? He doesn't even lay eggs. Big cow. Hell yeah. We got big cow. Which means we can start gathering milk. Nice. I'm glad. I'm very glad. There we go. Big cow. Adorable. Look at them. Alright, time to water the crops. I still remember Stardew Valley? No, not Stardew Valley, what am I saying? Harvest Moon on the Nintendo DS, where you could get the harvest sprites and they would water everything for you. Oh, that was so nice. You would hire them and they would do all the watering for you. And the secret trick was, during winter, you had to get the harvest sprites to do fishing. And if you did that, you would get so much money, like extreme amounts of money. You would be set for life. I woke up to birdsong yesterday morning and quite enjoyed it. I'd like to request a birdhouse to hopefully attract some new bird friends to my clinic. Sure. I just accept all the quests, but there's like way too many of them. I need a shovel. Oh, my money. My money. Velen says the weightless stone at the museum is menacing. Menacing? What's so menacing about an otherworldly floating void with no discernible purpose or adherence to natural law? Sure. Wanna hear a secret? I've got a line on a good deal. I'm meeting my contact tonight, and if everything goes well, then yours truly will be rolling in it by the time the deal is done. It does sound kinda shady. Don't worry, I'll be careful. Well, alright, I trust you, friend. Just stay safe. I'm not one to mock a shady deal.
I love a good shady deal. Shady deals are my favorite. Okay, let's see. We have 18. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it's 18, so it's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Look at me dig. Alright, perfect. Alright. There we go. There we go. Maybe I should craft... I could have crafted a proper shovel rather than buying one, I think. That might have been a bit wasteful on my part. It's fine. It's fine. We're okay with wasting a little bit of money every now and then, right? Oh, that is... I made the plot way too big. Yeah, I made that way too big. Whoopsie! I don't know what I was thinking. Who knows? That's fine. There we go. Let's see, do you have some skills for me? Cooking? It is not something that I have much experience with outside of fire roasting. Oh, I watered him. Didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Blacksmithing, woodcrafting, ranching. Oh, I don't have that yet. Farming? Nope. Fishing? Oh, I could buy some fishing stuff. I haven't really been doing a lot of fishing. Cooking. Ranching, woodcrafting. Craft time for all crafting recipes will be reduced by 10 minutes. Crafting a weapon will occasionally result in a bonus sharp infusion, which grants it an additional +1 attack power. I do like that. Craft time for all blacksmithing recipes will be reduced by an additional 10 minutes, bringing the total reduction to 20 minutes. Amount of iron ore required to craft iron ingots will be reduced by 1. That sounds pretty good. Dropping stamina orbs on use. Okay. There's a lot of cool stuff here. I'll keep gathering. I'm fine for now. Everything has been watered. Where did I put the creepy orbs? That I don't know. That I don't know how to use. There they are. Drop the feather in here as well. Okay. Let's go and donate the egg. So I don't accidentally eat it. You never know. I do love eggs. There it is. Oh, where'd my milk go? Didn't I gather 1 milk? Did I store the milk? I'm almost certain I got some milk. Did I accidentally drink it? Where did I put the milk? I definitely got some milk. Better not have sold it. Dude, I'm certain I got some milk. I got it and immediately lost it. I can't believe I lost the milk. It's gone. Maybe I drank it on accident? We'll never know. Just like that, the milk is gone. Dude, I'll place a stream marker. I want to go back and look where my milk went. I lost my milk. Where did it go? Did I really drink it, maybe? It's not there. Alright, well... it is what it is, I guess. It's a bummer. Where did the big cow go? There it is. Where did your milk go? I wonder. I really wonder. I think maybe I really did drink it. I don't think I did, but... dude, I'm so lost. What happened to the milk? I thought I picked it up. Alright, let's see what else we can do in the meantime. Bait, worm, cheese, golden butter, noodles. How do I make noodles? Let's see, maybe I can make noodles for you. Definitely here. Let's see, noodles. Not here? Then I don't know. I don't know how to make noodles. I think. I don't think I have the recipe for noodles. Pomegranate juice. Ultimate small animal feed. What do I need for that? Animal feed. Ultimate large. Ultimate small animal feed. Water chestnuts, seaweed. Maybe I can make that. Water chestnut, acorn, and seaweed. I'm not sure if I have the seaweed. Water chestnut, acorn, and seaweed. I can possibly make it. If not, I can just do some fishing, honestly. Do I have the seaweed? Oh, look at that. Seaweed. Oh, wait, that's under seaweed. Not the same thing. It looks like we'll have to do some fishing. Well, that doesn't give us a lot, does it? Okay, let's go fishing. It's been a while since I last went fishing. Let's see if I can still do it. Is that not? Oh, it's just reflections, maybe? Fish! Salmon. One of my favorite fish. I love them. Well, I need a seaweed, dude. Oh wait, maybe I should go to the ocean for the seaweed. River might not be my best choice here. Wait, was that new? Do I need to... No, I don't think I need to donate that. I don't think donating fish is even a thing. Can I get to the ocean from here? I don't think I can. Mr. Fish, can you please... bite? Thank you. I've never gone fishing in real life before. Well, actually, that's kind of a lie. I haven't gone out on a boat to go fishing before. I've sat at a pier before with some improvised fishing rods in Mallorca. A goby. We would like... Oh, this was like years and years ago, but we went to Spain and... Wait, let me... The largest of Spain's Balearic Islands. I had to make sure it's an island. We went to Mallorca, and we were walking along this pier, and people were fishing along this pier, and you could find a lot of fish, like cut fishing rod, and oh come on, I want to call them inside instead. A lot of cut fishing rod and dropped hooks there, and we just picked up those hooks and tied them to the fishing rod, and then I think added like a piece of bread to it and tossed it in there, tied to like a stick, and you could catch some small fish with that. That actually worked, yeah. It's illegal. You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to fish without a license. But what are they gonna do? Arrest me? It's Dozie's birthday tomorrow. Okay, I think tomorrow is gonna be the last day we're gonna do tonight. Or today. Fuck, it's not night yet. And then we're gonna slowly wrap up here. I gotta have some food. Fishing is good for money, I just noticed. We're gonna water our crops. Wish Dozie a happy birthday. What does Dozie like? Do we know? We do not know. We just know that he's a good boy. Some might even call him the best boy. Onion! Wait, no, that's garlic. Okay, I'm not gonna call you outside tonight, or today, because it is raining. What about you? Milk. It's here now. I don't know where it went before. Just lost my milk. Very annoying. I must have drank it on accident. No other explanation. Okay, what are we doing? Dozie's birthday. Maybe we'll visit Dozie right away so we don't forget. I'm not sure what to gift to him though. Probably not strawberries. Maybe some fish. Maybe Dozie likes fish. Do dogs like fish? No, cats like fish. What about dogs? What do dogs eat? What do dogs like? I do not know. I mean, dogs probably like fish, right? Just gonna assume dogs like fish. Gonna catch a fish for you, Dozy. Come on. The sturgeon looks kind of gross. Maybe there's a better fish I can catch for Dozy. That's wood. That's not... That's nothing you can eat. Bathhouse. This should be the bathhouse, right? If someone's in the bath too long, I sent Dozy to check on them. Not that I care or anything. What the fuck? Dozy's expression makes it clear he's enjoying the sound of the rain. No, we leveled up our friendship level with Dozy. There, you get a fish. Dozy seems happy to receive a birthday present. He's wagging his tail extra hard. Hell yeah. Good, Dozy. What are you selling? Oh, I'll come back later. Don't need to go into the bath just yet. Let's go to the ocean. If I can find my way there, that is. Need some seaweed. Honestly, at this point, I'm just trying to make money. So I can hopefully... make the cheese to continue the main storyline. I am kind of intrigued by the main storyline. I try to not rush things in these kinds of games because I used to be super serious about min-maxing my farms in Stardew, and it kind of took the enjoyment out of it for me. So now I'm like, you know, whatever. It's fine. I'm in no rush. I got time. I guess that's like what defines these games, right? That you don't take it too seriously and just kind of do things at your own pace. However you like. Oh, unidentified thing. What are you? Oh, tiny dinosaur skeleton. Definitely not just a lizard. It looks adorable. I'm sorry you died, but you look adorable. Okay, let's get fishing. Come on. Get over here. Oh, pollock. First time fishing that. Gotta donate it. That's not seaweed, that's just fiber. I need seaweed. Oh, there's something over there. I think that's for diving. Yes, it is. Seaweed! Seaweed! Let's go. And with that, we can finish one more quest. I'm kind of excited to... I'm very excited for school to start back up again. Well, you know, it has started back up again, but I'm excited to go to school more. The last couple of days have been very, very exciting. You can tell that we're out of the beginner basics class now. We've moved on to the beginner 1 class, and there's a lot more difficult grammar concepts that we're learning now. We're also just studying kanji a lot faster now than we did before, which is a bit scary. It's not super hard yet, but to give you an idea, it's like 15 to 20 kanji every week, which doesn't sound like too much, But you gotta retain the previous kanjis as well, which does make it a little bit challenging. But I'm sure I can make it work. I do like kanji. I enjoy kanji. It is very hard and it does take a lot of energy to remember it all. Because we don't just have to read them, we also have to write them. So it's also not just being able to remember them, it's also being able to reproduce them. Which can be a bit exhausting. But, you know. It's just how it is, right? And again, kanji is just a lot of fun. Knowing a lot of kanji is very, very cool. It makes reading a lot more enjoyable. Oh, I love Valen so much. Fruit, are you taking care of yourself, or do you have someone to take care of you? You want berries? Thank you. Oh, more friendship. Let's go. Alright, I need to gather some stuff for the ultimate chicken feed. If only I could remember what it is. Was it chestnuts? It was definitely acorn. Maybe water chestnut? Acorns were definitely part of it. Acorns were part of it, but what else? Pine cones, maybe? I don't really remember that well. Nyum. Had to get the speed boost. Chestnuts? Oh, I can do that. Let's see. Ultimate small animal feed. I think that's what you want, right? Ultimate feed, ultimate large, and ultimate small. Okay. Ultimate large animal feed. Do it. Alright, and I need one... Oh, I only have one seaweed. Fuck, alright. I did this to myself. I need one more seaweed. Damn it. I'll have to do one more day so I can turn it all in. I feel like that's a common occurrence with these games. It's like, oh, one more day. Just one more day. I just want to do one more day. It's fine by me, you know. Okay, I need one more seaweed. That's all I care about. I need the seaweed. They're too far out. Maybe I should get the new fishing rod. Maybe it would make fishing a bit easier. Hermit crab. I love hermit crabs. They're super cute. Can I not use your boat? I cannot. Damn. Come on. Get it. It's also... Oh, red snapper. That's a new one. Come on. There we go. I just need some seaweed. Usually I get mad if I catch seaweed when I want fish, but today I actually want seaweed. I need all the seaweed, please. Oh, it's getting a little late. It's also not seaweed. Oh, my inventory is full as well. Oh my god. Please just let me get some seaweed. Just want to go home. I haven't been home in 7 years. Squid? Oh my god. It's also not seaweed. Come on. Okay, we gotta go. It's getting late. Quick. I don't want to pass out. I want to make it home in one piece. Oh my god, did he just say one piece? Okay. Save game, go to bed immediately.
I love, like, this week we learned some clothing items in language school.
And one of the clothing items was one piece. And one piece is like a dress. And of course, certain students were like, oh, fucking One Piece? Oh my god, did you say One Piece? Not that One Piece. People love One Piece. One Piece in a single sitting. One Piece in a single sitting, exactly. Nobody's birthday, perfect. That means I can focus on doing whatever I want to do. Fruit, have you come across any peat while you've been out digging? I'm told it can be found quite often when searching for artifacts. I believe that it could be useful to my research. Could you bring me a piece? I'm happy to pay for it. Oh, friendship event, let's go. Do love a good friendship event. There we go. That's something I like about this game, that when you get a friendship event, it just shows up as a quest. I remember in Harvest Moon, you had to do all the friendship events to be able to marry, but to trigger the friendship events, you had to be at certain spots at certain times. It was very hard. Very hard to do. I think it's the same in Stardew, isn't it? You gotta be at a certain spot at a certain time to trigger the friendship events. Or am I misremembering? Oh, I hand fed you. I didn't mean to do that. Well, alright. Hand feeding is also okay, I guess. 2 milk? Oh my god, you're producing good milk now. Look at y'all. Getting me milk like crazy. There we go. Nice. I actually got a good amount of milk now. Not enough, I need like 20, but we're getting there, we're getting there. Slowly, but surely. egg. One more egg, and then all we have left to do is gather the cheese. Where was that? Down here. Another quest. Do they give daily quests? Red toadstool. Ah, I think I have one of those. I didn't catch the seaweed. I'm an idiot. Why did I even come back here? Let's turn in one of the quests that we can turn in. This is for him. Where are you at? Oh, he's still in his room, I think. There you are. Oh ho, this ultimate hay couldn't be finer. This is perfect fruit, thank you. In fact, maybe I'll place a small bet on the race. I just want your money, man. Running around as usual, I see. Try not to overdo it. I'll do my best. Overdoing it is my middle name. Right, we got a bunch of stuff that we should donate. Also, I want some coffee. Do you not have coffee? There we go, coffee mug. Nope, that's decorative. You're not selling coffee? Oh my god. Oh my god. Just wanted a speed boost. That's all I care about. Getting speedy with it. Okay, let's donate our shit. We've got a lot of fish here. Ooh, fall ocean fish. Let's see. What's that? Rice? Okay, thank you. Hello, I got a berry for you. Thanks. She doesn't seem very appreciative of that. Looks like Lewis's birthday is right around the corner. I should show him some appreciation for always making me look so good. Alright. Right, seaweed. I need... Oh, new cosmetic. Fishing vest. Oh, cute. Okay, let's fish up some more seaweed, hopefully. I need like one more piece, that's all I need. I really gotta focus on finishing some of these quests because there's so many of them. They're kind of clogging up my everything, really. I shouldn't pick up so much shit, my inventory is so full. Didn't properly clean out my inventory, which is coming back to bite me in the ass now. Copper fishing rod. Sure. Why the hell not? Wait, did I already have? I already had a copper fishing rod. It just sounded like it's new. Should have checked first. Just wasted like 600 bucks. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. Oh my god, you're adorable. It's a huge eye. I wish I had like a chest somewhere around here where I could sell my shit. Oh my god, he's a big boy. I need him. I need the big boy. Just caught a shark. What the hell? Ah, you do not have a chest for selling stuff, do you? You do not. Ah, that's a bummer. Would be so nice if I could sell stuff here. Can I craft that maybe? No, I'll have to check. Would be nice if I could like craft one of those boxes for selling and then just place it here. It would really speed things up, you know. Because now I gotta run back to my place and sell the shark and other stuff here. Which is fine, it's just a bit of an extra walk, waste some time. That I don't necessarily need to waste, you know? Rice. I'll hold on to the milk for now. Simply because I need it for crafting cheese sooner or later. Oh, I want to sell my second copper fishing rod. I don't need 2 of them. Yeah, that was... I just wasted like... 520 gold buying that. It's okay, it happens. Not my smartest move, but you know. It is what it is. Can't always be smart about everything. I just wonder why she sent me an email, like a letter with, hey, we got copper fishing rods now. Bitch, you've had copper fishing rods for as long as I can remember. Gonna fish up that entire school of fish. Oh, Chet. Wooden treasure box. What you got for me? Oh, money and trail mix. Yippee! Come on. As much as I love fish, I just want some... just want some garbage, you know? I just need some... Just need me some, seaweed. Just 1 piece is enough. Oh, treasure chest, I'll take that. Oh, big wood. Oh, pearl clam, okay. I was just thinking maybe I need to dive for the seaweed, but... there's not a lot of diving spots around here. So that's not gonna help, you know? I wonder if they ever unlock the lighthouse. If there's anything there, you know? Oh, they're so far away. I need a better fishing rod. Because they're too far away, I can't fish them. I can't reach them. This one I should be able to reach. Ah, fuck. It was just about to turn around. I got too anxious. Okay, oh, big fish over there, but I don't think I can reach that one. Unless it's gonna come my way, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah, no. This one's gonna come my way, though. Oh, maybe both of them will come my way. Okay, get the big boy as well. Quick. Get its attention. Might be too far away already. Damn. I think it'll turn around. No, it's leaving. It's like, I'm out of here. Goodbye. I don't want to stick around for this. Come on, buddy. Just some seaweed. Right, I'll catch one more fish and then I'm out of here. Maybe two. It looks so goofy. I love its huge eye. The all-seeing fucking eye. I don't think I couldn't get that one. Oh, actually, it just aggroed on me. Oh, fuck, it's fiber. I don't need that. Oh, fuck, it's so late. I'm gonna pass out. I didn't keep an eye on the time. Damn it. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it home in time. I lost track. Lost track of time. I think I pass out at 1:30. I don't think I'll be able to make it home. The Tabithia's out for like super long. Oh, maybe I can make it. Or I'll pass out right in front of my doorstep. Oh, we made it. We made it.
I think we're gonna call it quits here. We have been going for 3 hours. We do have a full inventory, which we're supposed to clean out, but, you know, it is what it is. We might do another short, chill game stream tonight. I'm really having fun with, I'm really having fun with Fields of Mystria. So maybe a short stream tonight. That could work, right? Just to get back into things. You know how it is. Alright, let me see if anyone is live. It's kind of an awkward time, isn't it? Bum 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 bum. I'm not sure. Doesn't seem like it. Alright, well, then that's just that. I hope you had a good time. I had a very fun time sharing photos of my Kanazawa and my Okuhida trip. I want to do a weekly thing from now on. Weekly, maybe bi-weekly. We'll see. The idea is I want to just do a few more things, talk about Japan a bit more. One thing I really want to do is we had to do a self-introduction at language school. And I kind of want to take that self-introduction and do that. But, you know, do it as part of the stream, do like a Japanese self-introduction and just kind of show you what I learned in language school. That's the idea, at least. We'll see how it goes. I think that might be fun to do. But yeah, I will be around, and I'll turn words hard. Don't fail me now. Until then, I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord as usual. Again, maybe we'll do another short stream tonight. If you're not in the Discord yet, make sure to hop in to always get notified when I do shit. And I'll turn words. Until then, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. And I will see you guys around. Have a good one. Bye.